There's something interesting, I think. The revival of Godzilla X Kong, Supernova's villain, poses a major Kong question. Like, can he defeat him? Or. Well, I don't know. Well, just wait, does he have his. Does he have his axe still? Or does he have, like. No, he's got that gauntlet now, doesn't he? But that's. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, what can Kong fight? Like, Kong's just like a big monkey. He's not like a radioactive lizard that can shoot lasers or anything like that. Like, what does Kong have? Or I guess he has his own empire now, doesn't he? Maybe he can like call up his Kong buddies to fight the monsters for him. Yeah, he's got numbers on his side. He can like send wave after wave of his own Kongs to fight whatever the space Godzilla, I guess. That's what the new monster is. This is from Screen Rant. Why are we going back to Screen Rant? Screen Rant is a see, I had what I wanted to say in my head. Now it just fell right out the window. What was I going to say? We know Screen Rant is just a crap well. It doesn't have any water, just lots of crap. So whatever you scoop out of it is just crap. Yeah, take that, Screen Rant. By Bill Dubiel. Dubail by Bill Dubail. Yeah. Ever since the reveal of Godzilla X Kong Supernova's title, theories have flown about what it might mean. It means Space Godzilla, of course. Like, what else could it be? Like Supernova, space. Like what is the confusion? The previous entry in the Monsterverse, the New Empire, introduced a brand new villain bent on controlling the Earth, validating the subtitle. Yeah, it was just another big monkey who controlled another big lizard. And that was it. Yeah. Once Supernova was revealed, naturally Godzilla fans the world over began to speculate about which space-based kaiju film Big G's cinematic history might make their debut in the legendary Monsterverse. In December 23, nearly a year and a half before the movie's release, a Writers Guild of America directory seemingly confirmed the arrival of Space Godzilla. What do you mean, seemingly? Godzilla's ultra-powerful cosmic doppelganger was also a pretty bad movie. Even from, like, Godzilla bad movie standards of the even the standard of like a bad Godzilla movie, that was a bad movie. Godzilla versus Space Godzilla is what I was talking about. Is Space Godzilla's power set? What do you mean seemingly confirmed? Do you mean like these are just rumors? Nothing's actually been confirmed? If Space Godzilla's power set is anything like it was in his debut movie, 1994's Heisei-era classic Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, he will definitely be a dangerous enough threat to the world to encourage Godzilla and Kong to break their uneasy truce and team up again. Break their truce? If you're teaming up, you don't break a truce when you team up. You kind of reinforce, or you kind of ally. You don't break a truce. Like, you break a truce when you fight each other. However, Space Godzilla's arrival also brings up an uncomfortable question about the monster that essentially led the last two movies. Godzilla, or Kong. Or I guess, yeah, they had more Kong than they did Godzilla in the Godzilla X Kong movies. I guess they did a lot more with the Kong character. if you could call it, I suppose. But I suppose Kong is more like human-like than Godzilla. But Godzilla's more interesting than Kong, is what I think. Yeah. Godzilla vs. Kong provided a perfectly definitive answer to the question of which of the Earth's two primary defender titans is stronger. Godzilla's size, strength, and most importantly, his atomic breath make him simply too much for Kong to handle on his own. Kong's axe and beast, B-E-A-S-T, gauntlet certainly helped to close the gap. That's what it's called? It's called a beast gauntlet? That's dumb. Right, don't do that. That's dumb. Up to toe-to-toe, he can't hang with Godzilla. Well, do you remember King Kong versus Godzilla? Like the Showa era one from the 50s or early 60s? Like, he was holding his own pretty good. In fact, he actually won that the fight. Like, he didn't kill Godzilla, but he like fought him into submission. And yeah, by the way, there was like a rumor that there was an alternate ending shown in Japan where Godzilla wins, but that's turned out not to be true at all. But like, you can, well, I guess my point is you can like make Kong formidable enough. Like, you don't really need to add all this extra stuff. Like, Kong is very strong and he's also smart. He's got like his monkey brain. Like, you could use that. Like, just do more of that stuff where maybe you can't like fight Godzilla at range because he's got like the laser breath and he has nothing. Maybe you can like trick Godzilla or something. Like, you can do things. You can play around with that. Like, there's ways to do it if you wanted to. Or if you're a smart enough writer. Eh. Space Godzilla's arrival on the Monsterverse poses an uncomfortable question. What can Kong possibly do to help in the battle against him? As a flesh and blood mammal with fur instead of scales or armor, he's uniquely vulnerable to energy attacks, and even his axe and gauntlet likely won't be able to protect him from Space Godzilla's corona beams, or his more potent telekinetic and geokinetic attacks. Yeah, because King Kong was killed by some biplanes. Like, he just shot him a bunch of times, he died too, so like, I don't know, what do you think, well, again, he's got like his monkey smarts. Have him, I don't know, fashion some kind of weapon. Or have him think tactically. What can he do against Space Godzilla? What if he finds out his weak point or something? I don't know. The strongest Space Godzilla theory is, as it applies to Kong, is that he steps into the Mogira role in the Godzilla x Kong Supernova and doesn't actually fight Space Godzilla hand to hand. In the original movie, it was discovered that Space Godzilla's powers originated from the crystals protruding from his body, and that it was actually Mogira who destroyed the crystals along Godzilla to finish him off. Spoilers, come on. You know what they could do is they could like give him that Iron Man suit that I guess they said they were making in the previous movie. Like, the reason why he had that gauntlet is because it was like supposed to be part of like a huge Iron Man suit that who are those guys? Monarch was making for them, but then the government said like, no, that's stupid, don't do that. But yeah, give him an Iron Man suit or something. Give him like a rocket launcher gauntlets or something. You can like. I mean, no one is expecting high art or smart writing in this movie, so just go as ham as you want to. Who cares? Give him like a laser gun. Yeah, Give Kong like a gigantic laser gun. I'm sure they have that in the underworld or Hollow Earth, whatever they're calling that. I'm sure the Atlanteans or whoever those guys were in the Hollow Earth can like make him a crystal laser gun. Oh, what about Mothra? Isn't Mothra still around? She didn't die in the last movie like she always does, so I don't know if you. Oh, if you get like, oh, you can get like some kind of harness or attachment thing to like put Mothra on Kong's back, and then he can like fly around with her. Like she could be like his wings. He could fly around. He could like shoot him with the crystal laser gun. Yeah, and it's an Iron Man suit. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, do that. You know what? Make an Iron Man suit for Mothra too. And then they like Voltron together, and they like, yeah, do that. Who was it? Legendary. Do that, Legendary. Kong could do something similar, like in Supernova. Finding a way to disable Space Godzilla while it's Godzilla who does the actual fighting. It seems unlikely that he'd use his axe to do it, but as the last two movies have ended with Kong's axe killing Mechagodzilla and smashing Shimo's that was the other big lizard. I forgot its name. But as Kong is highly intelligent Titan, it stands to reason that he'd find a way to assist Godzilla inside from physical combat. Talk right. There. He'd find a way to assist Godzilla aside from physical combat. It seems unlikely that Kong gets taken out of play entirely given his character's popularity and box office potential. So he will factor into the final battle in some fashion. However, it does feel appropriate that he takes sort of a backseat in Godzilla x Kong Supernova, given how outmatched he is by the movie's apparent big bad. Yeah, maybe make this movie about Godzilla. Like give Godzilla more character or something. Let him do something. Let him discover a whole. Let him discover a lizard pit. Like the monkey pit in the New Empire. Maybe Godzilla can go and find like a lizard pit with all these other Godzillas in there. And they're shifting boulders around from one side to the other. And that's it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, there's a lot you could do with that if you just if you're creative enough. Like, don't care about like intelligent storytelling or anything like that, because I think that's left the dock well a long time ago. Yeah, so how about that? What do you think? But it also sounds like Godzilla or Space Godzilla hasn't been 100% confirmed yet either, so I don't know. Let's just it's like what the Jurassic World franchise should have done. Just go all out ham and cheese on the whole laser guns and armors and all those things for the monsters and the get like more toys and stuff. Like make things for toys, and then what about Rodan? Where did Rodan go? Put him in there too. Have him do the thing where he like picks up Godzilla and drops him on the monster, like he did in the old Showa era. Actually, yeah, they should go more Showa types with their monster fights. That'd be funny. At least that'd be funny. Well, what do you think? What do you think they should do? What'd be a cool thing to see? What could Kong do to fight Space Godzilla? Comment it in the comments below.